digital battlefield where many giants have fallen, how did one game manage to survive? And not only survive, but build an entire empire? This isn't a story of luck, but a story of strategic intelligence. And how did Fortnite become the undisputed queen of Battle Royale? We've seen hundreds of titles try to carve out a share of the success. Some came with realistic gameplay, while others offered a fast-paced, futuristic style. But over time, the hopes of many faded away, and only one game remained on the throne of absolute dominance. In this video, we'll find out why Fortnite took over the Battle Royale genre. But before we start the video, I hope you'll like and subscribe. And if you enjoy the video, leave us a comment with your opinion below. Why was one game able to remain the queen of Battle Royale until now? Some saw Battle Royale as just a mode, but Epic Games saw it as the future. The story isn't just about the game, but about a complete social platform that outdid itself and then surpassed all its competitors. Fortnite has gone beyond the idea of direct competition to become a cultural phenomenon, thanks to several crucial strategic decisions. The first and most impactful of these decisions was the business model. While games like PUBG imposed entry barriers, such as paying around $30 to buy the game, Epic Games made Fortnite completely free to play. This decision removed the biggest obstacle for millions of players, especially young people and teenagers who don't have the money to buy games. And it wasn't just a marketing strategy, but rather the cornerstone in building a highly influential player network. The likelihood of their friends joining the game increased, which fueled the game's community and allowed it to grow more organically. This massive community, in turn, became irresistibly attractive to content creators and companies, which gave Fortnite an invaluable marketing power. The game surpassed the idea of being just a battleground to become a hub for pop culture. Epic Games didn't settle for offering regular seasonal updates, but instead transformed it into a fully integrated entertainment platform. Content was no longer limited to weapons and outfits, but expanded to include new items and game modes like Zero Build, which offers a different combat experience, as well as Lego Fortnite and Rocket Racing, which turned the game into a collection of games within a single title. This variety wasn't limited to just game modes, but also included major collaborations with brands and musicians' movies. These collaborations with universes like Marvel and Star Wars were not just cosmetic additions, but became part of the game's narrative, making it a place where audiences could come together regardless of their favorite culture. And by adding cross-platform functionality, it played a crucial role in strengthening dominance by supporting the game on all major platforms: mobile, console, and PC. Fortnite was able to eliminate the barrier of playing with friends due to different devices, which led to a massive expansion of its player base and made it a hub for social interaction regardless of the device a player owns. This brings us to another point, which is the secret behind the failure of the Battle Royale giants. Their rise was legendary, but their fall was a harsh lesson. The failure of the major competitors wasn't due to weak gameplay in itself, but rather because of strategic and technical failures that couldn't withstand the ever-changing dynamics of the Battle Royale market. PUBG was the pioneer that sparked the Battle Royale genre. But despite these advantages, the game suffered from severe technical issues when it launched in its early years, such as performance problems and bugs that took years to fix. To make matters worse, adding AI players bots to reduce waiting times drove away professional players who found no enjoyment in racking up 10 kills against bots. As for Apex Legends, it came with smooth and enjoyable gameplay, but it also suffered from a real crisis of trust at the beginning. The game faced a nightmare full of bugs. This situation led major content creators on streaming platforms like Twitch, such as Shroud, to criticize the game and distance themselves from it. This distancing deprived the game of free marketing, which is the lifeblood of any new game. This put it in a vicious cycle of declining viewership, which in turn led to a decrease in the number of players in the game. To make matters worse, the fact that the game is first-person reduced the appeal of buying skins since players can't fully see them while playing, which affected its main source of income necessary for the game's survival. Technical bugs were a major reason for the collapse of trust between the developer and the audience. While games like Apex and PUBG were suffering from severe issues, Fortnite was offering a more stable and smoother experience. This stability attracted many players who in turn attracted content creators, creating a positive cycle that competitors couldn't achieve. What makes this game different from any competitor? Professionals see this game as a complex physics equation. For them, Fortnite isn't just an ordinary game, but a mental and mechanical marathon like no other. Professionals affirm that building adds a deep strategic layer that hasn't existed in any other game. This turns every encounter into a fast-paced mental battle that requires anticipatory thinking. That's why professionals value tactical intelligence, like game sense, the ability to rotate, and timing engagements over pure mechanical skill. This explains why some players with high mechanical skills have failed in competitive play, as they lacked tactical play and its intelligence. Moreover, professionals see that the game has provided them with a democratic and rewarding career path, as it introduced an open competitive system that allows any talented player to rise, reach the top, and earn financial rewards without necessarily having to join a professional team at first. That's as far as the professionals are concerned. So, what made the average player stick with the game until now? The game has millions of regular players, and not all of them necessarily play to win, but rather they play to enjoy their time with friends. The game has become a place for a virtual community, where friends from all over the world can connect and share laughter through dances and quirky outfits, and build social relationships beyond just fighting. In addition to that, the game has provided a recreational haven away from the pressures of competition. Through Creative Mode, the mode that allows players to create thousands of player-made islands and explore new gameplay styles far from Battle Royale, such as mini-games and role-playing games. This variety in content ensures that there is always something new and different to try, which frees the player from the constant pressure of competitive play. However, there is no shortage of criticism from the general audience, and that the matchmaking systems are unfair, and that some of the random updates to weapons and vehicles break the balance of the game. This complaint indicates that despite its success, the game still faces challenges in satisfying all players. The questions here: will Battle Royale games make a comeback, or is their era over? A comeback is not impossible for any new Battle Royale game, but it requires more than just a better version of Fortnite. Any new game entering the market must realize that it is not competing with another game, but rather competing with a digital universe that offers multiple experiences. Therefore, the way to succeed in the future may lie in having a radically different identity, or even building reward systems based on blockchain technology, which is exactly what major companies like EA are planning with Apex Legends 2.0, which is expected to be a series that lasts 10 or even 20 years. In conclusion, we have to say that simple Battle Royale games succeeded purely by chance. That era is over. The future belongs to those who build a fully integrated experience that offers multiple types of gameplay. That was today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a like and subscribe. And let us know in the comments, do you think any game can really compete with Fortnite or not? And goodbye.